is only 3.2%. According to the National Assembly's Education Committee, out of more than 2,800 students enrolled in these colleges, only 92 have registered for the second semester. Additionally, 7.1% of students have requested leave for reasons such as military enlistment. It is estimated that around 90% of students are on a joint leave of absence. Time for international news. On October 7th local time, the United Kingdom's Ministry of Defense reported that Russia experienced its highest number of casualties since the start of the war in Ukraine last month. This increase in casualties is attributed to Russia's efforts to strengthen its defenses against Ukraine and to ramp up offensives on the Eastern Front. According to the UK Defence Intelligence, an average of 1,271 Russian soldiers were killed or injured in combat in September. This figure exceeds the previous record of 1,262 casualties in May. Since intensifying its offensive against Kharkiv, Russia has suffered significant losses, especially due to Ukraine's surprise advance in the southwestern Kursk region. Time now for the weather. Currently, it is 21 degrees Celsius and partly cloudy. The temperature will average around 19 degrees this evening. That's all we have time for this hour's news. Thanks for listening. You're listening to BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is For Your Busan with David Kim. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Busan may look like a big city, but it's also surrounded by nature. There are mountains that change with the seasons, beaches that are popular summer spots, and wetlands full of reeds where migratory birds gather. And plus, there's a wide river with a beautiful walking path along the shore. And because of all this, Busan is often called a city within nature. And we're lucky to live in such an amazing place. Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is David Kim, and welcome to For Your Busan. Let's kick it off with this song, Boogie Wonderland by Earth, Wind and Fire. Boogie Wonderland by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Good afternoon, everybody. This is David Kim here at For Your Busan. Now, in October, Busan attracts just as many tourists as it's also a fantastic place to enjoy nature, right? There are mountains, the seas, forests, and riverside trails to explore. So among these, which one is your favorite? Is it the mountains? Is it the trails that connect the mountains and the hillsides and the rivers? Now, Busan has programs for locals to experience nature without having to leave the city. Since March, the Busan Infrastructure Corporation has been offering the Park Nature School program at Central Park, Children's Grand Park, Kumgang Park, and Taejongdae Recreation Area. The goal of the program is to help residents feel more connected to nature within the city. And participants get to explore forest ecosystems with expert guides and enjoy monthly themes like eco-art, nature education, eco-science, and forest therapy. Now, this gives people a chance to build a closer bond with the nature. So if you're interested, if you want to be part of this program, you can sign up for free classes at your preferred location through the reservation site, busanpark.bisco, that's bisco.or.kr, where you can find more details as well. So if you want to relax, reconnect with nature in one of Busan's famous parks, why not join the program? Well, good afternoon. Once again, I am your host, David Kim, here at For Your Busan. Lots of people have been tuning in, have been chiming in on NotTube Live, which is being streamed live right now. I see Benny Nim saying it's their favorite day today, and I asked why, haven't gotten the answer back, but wants me to figure out why. 라디오는 내 친구님, good afternoon, and 고수님 as well, 상민 Park님, good afternoon, everybody. Now, today's text topic, you guys have to suggest one for us. So what do you want to talk about throughout the show? Suggest it to me at pound 9050, shop 9050. It'll cost you 101 per text, or for free by adding us on Kakao Talk. Search for 부산영어방송, add us as a friend and chat with me there. Or on NotTube Live, that's also free for you as well. So just come in, join the fun, and text away. Meanwhile, I'll tell you what's coming up in today's show. We have Busan Is to kick off the show with Hong Dang coming in, and she's going to give us news updates and some interesting facts here and there, as well as maybe idioms. And then we have DJ show for David's Journal, and you get to discover what I stumbled upon today. And then we have Relationship Matters with Yulian. And in the second half, we have On the Mic, stories of Busan locals who are interviewed, of course, our quiz segment, and then Steve coming in later on, and he's going to give us all the spotlights of the sports scene happening in Busan City. Alright, so 오늘도 문자, 카카오톡 그리고 너튜브 라이브 댓글로 참여해주신 분들께 선물이 기다립니다. 저와 함께 2시간 끝까지 같이 해주시길 바랍니다. Alright, let's go right into our first segment, Busan Is.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
It is time for Busan Is with Hong Dang in the studio. How are you?
안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 네.
Yeah, long time no see.
네, 오늘 하루는 잘 지내고 계시죠?
네, 오늘 하루 사실 제가 점심을 너무 많이 먹어가지고요.
뭐 드셨어요?
I had some tacos.
오.
And I had not just tacos, I had like this taco 라면 thing. 너무 많이 먹어가지고요. 지금 몸이 무겁고 뭔가
운동하고 싶죠?
아니요. 자고 싶어요. You know when you eat a lot, you just want to chill and just maybe watch
맞습니다.
something on TV
네.
and just relax. That's how I feel. And it's really warm today.
네.
오늘 밖에
그렇죠?
날씨도 좋고요.
네, 어제보다는 낮 기온도 한 5, 6도 정도 높은 것 같고요.
Wow.
네.
It's like summer again.
네. 추웠다 더웠다 하기 때문에 감기도 조심하셔야 되고.
맞습니다.
배가 고팠다 불렀다 하면 또 소화도
네.
안 되기 쉬우니
Oh, no.
조심하세요.
Oh no, yeah. Everyone, please take care of yourselves and yeah, be
네,
careful of.
엄마표 잔소리였습니다.
네, 감기 조심하시고요, 여러분.
네, 진짜 환절기라서 요즘 날씨가 가늠이 안 돼요.
You better
그렇죠?
dress 더 따뜻하게 입는 게 좋은 것 같아요. Better to be warm than cold.
그렇죠.
네.
그런데 또 갑자기 또 더워지다 보면
네.
이게 또 갑자기 땀이 식으면서
또 감기 걸릴 수도
걸릴
있으니까요.
수 있어서 요즘에 폐렴도 유행이고요.
Oh, no.
네, 학생들 같은 경우에도
Yikes.
또 노약자, 네, 정말 조심하셔야 됩니다.
That's right. All right, let's go right into our first piece of news.
네, 내일은 또 한글날 우리 공휴일이죠. 네, 부산시는 내일 오전 10시 시청 대강당에서 578돌 한글날 경축식 개최합니다. 내일 경축식에서는 박형준 시장을 비롯해서 주요 기관장, 부산 한글학회 등 한글 관련 단체, 교육계 인사, 시민단체 등 각계각층 시민 500여 명이 참석할 예정입니다. 행사는 국민의례와 경축 영상, 훈민정음 머리글 읽기, 한글 발전 유공자 포상, 기념 합창, 한글날 노래 제창, 만세 삼창 등으로 진행되는데요. 이근열 부산 한글학회장과 부산 글로벌 도시재단이 운영하는 부산시 우수 외국인 장학생 프로그램에 참여 중인 외국인 학생 3명이 이 훈민정음 머리글을 함께 낭독할 예정입니다. 또 사투리 보존과 인식 전환에 기여한 부산 MBC 자갈찾음에 우리 부산 영어방송에도 요즘 출연 중이잖아요. 네, 최장수 진행자인데 자갈찾음의 최장수 진행자고요. 이 방송인 박성원 씨 등 10명이 한글 발전 유공에 대한 감사의 표시로 표창장을 받게 됩니다.
Right, so Busan City will hold a commemorative event for the 578th Hangul Day tomorrow at the City Hall, and the event will include reading the preface of the Hunminjeongeum, an award ceremony for contributors to the development of Hangul, and a celebratory choir performance. Broadcaster Park Sung-won, who has contributed to dialect preservation, will be honored for his efforts in promoting the Korean language.
네, 방송국에서 만나면 축하해드려야겠어요. 와. 자, 불경 6개 의대 학생의 이번 2학기 수업 등록률이 3.2%에 그치는 것으로 나타났습니다. 국회 교육위원회 서지영 의원실 자료를 보면 6개 의대 재적생 2,800여 명 가운데 2학기 수업을 등록한 학생은 92명에 불과했다고 밝혔는데요. 입대 등을 이유로 휴학계를 제출한 학생 7.1%를 감안하더라도 전체 학생의 90%가량이 동맹 휴학에 참가하는 것으로 파악됐습니다. 한편 정부는 내년 3월 수업에 복귀하기로 약속한 의대생에 한해 1년간의 휴학을 허용하겠다고 발표했습니다.
Right, so the registration rate for classes in the second semester among students from the 6 medical colleges in the Busan, Ulsan, Gyeongnam, Buulgyeong region is reported to be just 3.2%. According to data, out of over 2,800 enrolled students at the 6 medical colleges, only 92 students registered for the second semester. Even considering that 7.1% of students submitted leave of absence requests for reasons such as military enlistment, it is estimated that about 90% of all students are participating in a joint leave of absence. Meanwhile, the government announced yesterday that it would allow a 1-year leave of absence only for medical students who promised to return to classes in March of next year.
네, 부산시가 제19회 임산부의 날을 맞아서 부산교통공사와 함께 오는 10일부터 31일까지 임산부 배려석 알림이 핑크라이트 앱을 연계한 핑크라이트 소문내기 이벤트를 실시합니다. 이번 행사는 시민들에게 도시철도 내 임산부 배려석 있죠? 분홍색으로. 네, 임산부 배려석 알림이 핑크라이트를 알리고 임산부 배려 문화를 확산하기 위해서 마련됐는데요. 부산시는 지난해 5월 전국 최초로 임산부 배려석 알림이 핑크라이트 앱을 출시했습니다. 이 앱에서는 출산 보육 정보와 객차 안내, 우리 동네 육아 지도 등 임산부를 위한 다양한 정보를 제공하고 있습니다.
So in celebration of the 19th Pregnant Women's Day, Busan City will hold a pink light promotion event from October the 10th till the 31st in collaboration with the Busan Transportation Corporation. The event aims to raise awareness about designated seats for pregnant women and expand a culture of respect for expectant mothers on public transportation. The pink Pink Light app, launched in May, provides a variety of information for pregnant women, such as childcare guides and real-time train car information.
네, 페스티벌 10월과 연계해서 올해 처음으로 열린 부산의 첫 번째 글로벌 데이터 해커톤 대회인 다이브 2024가 성황리에 마무리됐다는 소식입니다. 올해 대회는 11개국 500여 명의 신청자 가운데 예비 심사를 통과한 국내외 청년 326명이 91개 팀을 구성해서 48시간 동안 열띤 경연을 펼쳤는데요. 특히 이번 대회 참가자 중에서 과제별 우승팀이 선보인 서비스를 보고 이 관계자들이 기술의 혁신과 창의성을 더했다고 호평을 보냈습니다. 올해 대회는 2명에서 4명으로 구성된 팀이 트랙 1, 데이터 분석, 트랙 2, 앱과 서비스 개발 이렇게 하나를 선택해서 48시간 동안 협력하고 이 발제 기업이 제시한 기술적인 문제에 대한 해결 방법을 도출하는 방식으로 진행됐습니다. 죄송합니다. 자, 종합 우승팀 대상에는 트랙 1, 팡팀, 또 트랙 2는 IB팀이 최종 선정됐는데요. 올해 대회에서는 부산시 사회적 문제 해결 방법, 또 기업에서 활용할 수 있는 서비스 등을 주제로 과제를 제시했고 지역 기업을 포함해서 8개의 기관과 기업이 이번 대회 후원에 참여했습니다.
So the city of Busan announced that DIVE 2024, the city's first ever global data hackathon held in conjunction with the festival 10월, successfully concluded this year. The competition saw 326 young participants from 11 countries, selected from over 500 applicants from forming 91 teams. They engaged in an intense 48-hour competition. The services developed by the winning teams were praised by officials for combining innovation and creativity in technology.
네, 내년도 교육 공무직원 생활임금 시급이 올해보다 240원 오른 12,070원으로 결정됐습니다. 내년 최저임금은 1030원인데 여기에 2,040원 많은 금액입니다. 내년 생활임금은 부산교육청 소속 교육공무직원 가운데 근로시간이 일주일에 15시간 미만인 교육공무원 직원에게 적용됩니다.
So the Busan Metropolitan Office of Education announced that the 2025 living wage for educational public workers will be set at 12,071 per hour. And this decision was made during a recent meeting of the Living Wage Committee where the rate was raised by 241 from this year's 11,831 per hour. The new rate is 2040, so 2,041 higher than the national minimum wage of 10,031 for 2025 next year.
네, 부산시는 플랫폼 종사자들을 위해서 동래 도시철도역 인근에 간이 쉼터를 조성했습니다. 부산시는 고용노동부가 주관하는 플랫폼 종사자 일터 개선 지원 공모 사업에 선정돼서 간이 쉼터 조성비로 국비 3,400만 원을 확보했는데요. 이번 간이 쉼터는 외부 활동이 많은 택배기사, 배달 라이더, 대리기사, 보험 설계사 등 온라인 기반 노동자들을 위한 휴식 공간입니다. 간이 쉼터는 30제곱미터의 컨테이너 건축물이고요. 내부에는 공기청정기와 무선 인터넷, 각도 조절 의자, 냉난방기, 충전기 등의 편의시설을 갖추고 있습니다. 또 배달 대리운전 업무량이 많은 주말과 공휴일에는 24시간 운영할 예정입니다.
Right, so Busan City has opened a temporary rest area near Dongnae subway station for platform workers, such as delivery drivers and couriers who work in harsh conditions. Funded with national support, the rest area is equipped with amenities like air purifiers, Wi-Fi, adjustable chairs, and phone chargers. And it will operate 24/7, including weekends and holidays, to support those with heavy workloads.
네. 자, 오늘 속담 시간입니다.
Time for haha.
네, 목이 메네요.
Oh no, it's
네.
because of the change in temperature, right?
네,
And
그렇죠.
the
네,
dry air.
차가운 걸 먹어서 이제 따뜻한 걸 먹어야 되겠네요.
Yeah.
하루 하나 속담 하하 퀴즈 시간인데요. 자, 문제 드립니다. 역시 빈칸에 알맞은 것 골라주세요. 보기 있습니다.
Fill in the blanks,
네.
and you'll give us the choices.
여러분도 한번 맞춰보세요.
오케이.
자, 밤눈 어두운 말이
밤눈 어두운 말.
네, 히히히
So
말이
밤눈 is chestnut
네,
eye.
눈이 잘 안 보이는 말이 무슨 소리를 듣고
네.
따라간다.
밤눈 어두운 말이 맛있는 소리 듣고 따라간다.
배부른데 또 맛있는 소리. 자, 보기 드릴게요.
네.
1번 밤눈 어두운 말이 노랫소리 듣고 따라간다. 밤눈 어두운 말이 원앙 소리 듣고 따라간다.
원앙?
밤눈 어두운 말이 주인 소리 듣고 따라간다.
주인 소리요? 밤눈 어두우면은 맛있는 소리.
계속 맛있는 소리. 보기에도 없는. 자, 정답은 1, 2, 3간 가운데 노랫소리, 원앙 소리, 주인 소리.
원앙 소리가 뭔가요?
이거 알면 답이에요.
네?
이걸 얘기하면 답이에요.
그럼
그러므로
답이군요. 원앙 소리 is the top.
네, 원앙 소리. 원앙 소리는 말이나 소에 보면 목에 방울 달아놓죠. 카우벨.
cowbell. There's a horse bell.
네, 그게 원앙이에요.
원앙 소리.
원앙 소리. 그래서 그러면 밤눈 어두운 말이 원앙 소리를 듣고 따라간다는 것은
네.
그 남의 원앙 소리는 괜찮은데 동료들의 원앙 소리는 괜찮은데
네.
이거는 자기 원앙 소리 얘기하는 거거든요.
그래요.
자기 소리를 듣고 따라가는 거예요. 그러니까 이 밤눈이 어두운 말이 자기 턱 밑에 달린 이 소리를 듣고 따라간다는 얘기는 그냥 생각 없이
따라.
그냥 남이 하는 대로 그냥 뭔가 소리가 나니까 글로 가는 거예요. 근데 거기에는 목적도 없고 별 의미도 없고
네.
따라가면 안 되는 곳일 수도 있고
그렇죠. 뱅글뱅글 돌겠네요.
네, 그냥 뭐 가는 거죠. 그래서 밤눈 어두운 말이 원앙 소리 듣고 따라간다는 속담이 있다고 합니다.
A horse that cannot see
네.
wastes his time following the sound of the bells that sound of the bell that's around his neck. 너무 길다. Alright, 원앙 소리. Cool.
원앙 소리 오늘 배워봤습니다.
Thank you.
네.
Alright, 그냥 이제 생각 없이 행동하지 마라 이런 뜻이죠.
그렇죠. 어디선가 들리는 저 소리는 내가 들어야 할 소리다라는 게 명확한 게 있으면 또 따라가는 건 괜찮은데 그냥 무슨 소리가 들으니까 아무것도 안 보이는데 그냥 가는 거예요. 네, 그러면 안 될 것 같아요.
Think before you act.
네.
Yeah. Just because
맞아요.
you're hungry, David, don't eat. 배고프다고 더 먹지 마세요, 데이비드 킴. 이런 거네요.
턱 밑에서 막 원앙 소리가 울려나.
All right, thank you so much for coming in today, 홍당당.
네.
Before you go, today's text topic has been changed. Not changed. Has been picked. 내가 아는 단어 중에 가장 아름다운 한국어 혹은 우리말. So what's the most beautiful word that you know? Most beautiful Korean word that you know.
정말 많은데.
원앙 소리 이쁜데요, 단어.
원앙 소리도 예쁘죠.
네. 원앙
소리도 예쁘고.
원앙?
그리고 저는 요즘에는 되게 많이 이제 알려진 말인데 처음에 들었을 때는 참 좋았어요. 마중물.
마중물?
네, 마중물.
뭐 먹는 건가요?
먹을 수도 있나요? 물이니까. 예전에 우리 우물로 저 깊은 곳에서
네.
우물 혹시 이렇게 물 길어봤어요?
아니요.
우물이 이렇게 하는
펌프하는
펌프
웰이에요?
있어요. 근데 거기에 그냥 빈 곳에서 계속 이렇게 펌프질을 해봤자 물이 안 나오는데 진짜 요만큼의 물만 넣어주면 이게 저 땅 속에 있는 물을 끌어낼 수 있거든요. 그래서 그 물을 이제 마중간다 해서 마중물인 것 같아요.
마중물.
그 마중물 요만큼의 물이 내 것을 저 밑에 있는 엄청난 많은 양도 끌어올릴 수 있는 것처럼 그래서 마중물이다라는 그 단어를 들었을 때 뭐 사람이 뭔가를 하기 위해서는 조그만 계획이나 어떤 사람과의 우연한 만남이나 어떤 순간에 작은 것들이 있거든요.
네.
그게 마중물이 돼서 큰 것을 기를 수 있다. 이런 얘기를 처음 들었을 때 몇십 년 전이에요. 진짜 몇십 년 전에 그 얘기를 잘 몰랐을 때 얘기 들었고
네.
너무 좋았어요.
마중물 뭔가 뜻이 엄청 깊은 의미가
그렇죠.
있네요.
네, 요만큼의 물이 그 땅 밑에 있는 물을 길어낼 수 있다는 거.
뭔가 이제 이 사람의 포텐이 있다 할 때 요만큼 뭔가를 스파크를 딱 주면
할 때 있잖아요.
터져가지고 이 사람이
네네네.
완전 shining
맞아요.
bright like a diamond.
맞아요.
네, 이런 느낌이네요.
맞아요.
Nice.
우리 어린이나 청소년들이나 어른들도 마찬가지예요.
네.
잘 몰랐는데 뭔가 하나만 탁 하면 네.
So cool.
탁탁.
마중물. I like
마중물.
that. Cool.
네, 마중물
Okay.
예, 단어 좋아합니다.
감사합니다. Thank you for everything today, 홍당당. You take some rest. please get some water, drink some cold, not cold, warm water,
저는
good hot tea.
네,
and
좋은
get some
목소리를
rest.
위해서 요만큼의 마중물을 좀 다시 따뜻하게 좀 먹어줘야겠네요.
And 네, see you next time.
네, 저는 내일도 또 뵙도록 하겠습니다.
네.
감사합니다.
That was Hong Dang Dang with us for Busan Is. Now, you guys, it's your turn to let us know. Let me know your favorite, all-time favorite Korean word that you think is the most beautiful. In your opinion, 내가 아는 단어 중에 가장 아름다운 한국어 알려주세요. We've got some coming in. 시나브로. 어디서 많이 들어봤는데 시나브로. And then we have 나래. And then we've had 윤술 from 내 친구님. 윤술. 윤술 is like my friend's name. But 햇빛에 비친 바다 또는 강물빛. Wow, that's really cool. And souvenir님 said 펌프. Oh, that's interesting. But 펌프 is not Korean, is it? I thought it's 외래어. And 포님 said 흥. 흥 is a very nice word. Interesting, isn't it? 흥미로울 때 흥 and 기분 안 좋을 때 흥. 윤영모님 said 엄마. 엄마 is a beautiful word indeed. 아빠 as well. Keep those beautiful words coming in. We'll take a quick song break and we'll be right back. This is Start of Something Good by Daughtry. It is time for DJ David's Journal. Dear Diary, tomorrow is another holiday. And with that, a 3rd of October will be gone. Wow, how many days are left in the year? Now, it feels like summer just ended, so I thought 2024 was only halfway through. But there are only 85 days left until December 31st. It's kind of sad to realize that there are fewer than 100 days left. The year is almost over, and it feels like I haven't made much progress on my New Year's resolutions. I haven't even tackled half of my plans for this year. There's still so much I want to do, but time is flying by and it's making me feel anxious. I need to really focus on my goals for the rest of the year. You know, I've seen online that a lot of people are feeling the same way, but some of them have already taken action. Many started a 100-day challenge when there are exactly 100 days left in the year. So, what is the 100-day challenge? Well, it started on September the 23rd, marking 100 days left in 2024. With less than a third of the year remaining, people set specific goals to work on every day for those 100 days. And this challenge has become a trend on social media. The idea is simple. Pick a goal and work towards it every day for the next 100 days. And people share their progress on social media. And the goal doesn't have to be big. Even small, consistent efforts over 100 days can lead to big achievements. Now, some of the goals people are posting about include 10 minutes of English study, 1 lecture a day, health-related goals like drink 2 liters of water, morning stretches, 10,000 steps a day, things like that. And of course, the MZ generation has added a fun twist. Some use sticker charts, like the ones we had in kindergarten, adding a sticker to a D-100 calendar for each daily task they complete. Others write 100 notes in their journals. Man, what should I put in for the challenge for the rest of 2024? I think I'll pick one and give it a try for the next 85 days, starting today.
You are now listening to For Your Busan with David Kim. Stay tuned every day from 4:05 to 6 p.m. for more.
It is time for Relationship Matters with Yulian. Beautyan, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. I see that you came with a special family member.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
she-
first daughter insisted she
Yeah,
wanted
you should
to.
wave back at her. She's waving.
Hi.
So cute.
Her name is Penelope.
Penelope.
It's kind of 특별해, right?
Wow. Good. Do you call her Pen?
I
For
just
short?
call her Penelope.
Penelope.
Yeah. I don't like the short. The short is a penny.
Pen.
I don't
Penny.
like the shorter version.
Shiny penny.
Yeah.
Well, Yulian, welcome
Yes.
to the show. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm much better. You can tell, right?
Oh
My
yeah,
throat.
you recovered.
Did you not get it yet? Because it feels like everyone's getting
Don't
it.
say get it yet. I'm not gonna ever get it. 저는 안 걸릴 거예요. 안
Hopefully,
걸릴
you're
거예요.
healthy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a lot of my friends. A lot of my friends have gotten sick recently,
Right.
and I'm worried that I'm next.
Yeah,
I'm always
up
last.
your vitamin C, like
I
all the elders
should.
say.
I haven't taken one recently, so I should.
I bought like
Yeah.
a whole batch of vitamin C. 'Cause
Vitamin
I don't want to
C.
get sick ever again.
Manuka honey.
Yeah.
I take that as well from time to time.
yeah. You
Yeah.
really don't want to get sick this time.
Yeah. Well, Yulian is in the house as Benny Nim. Very excited to have you here. Ponim as well. Invite or welcoming you into the show.
Hello.
So today, what relationship are we going to be talking about?
We're going to talk about dating relationship.
Dating.
So let's talk
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
how to move on from dating,
Mm.
like 썸 타는 거, right? To falling in love, like actually love. 그러니까 썸에서 사랑하는 사이로 갈 때
네.
중요한 점들이 좀 있잖아요. You can always end up in just some. It can end there, or it can develop into a very long-term relationship. So what are
Right.
the necessary components
Right.
is what I want to talk about today.
So having a thing with someone, and then that
Yes.
thing.
Dating, like, I guess, I don't know, how some is that a...
That's a thing. It's a thing. I have
having
a
a
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, fling.
No,
is also-
fling is more like, like
Is
a very
this less
short-term
than,
dating.
less than some?
I feel like fling is like is like not really dating.
Oh, it's not? Oh, it's
It's
just
like
like
a
a
total
short-term,
different
like
thing,
little
yeah.
crush and then over kind of thing?
Kind of, yeah.
Oh,
Like
okay.
a thing is something where you have a thing going on between you and someone that can potentially develop. A fling is like it's just a short-term thing.
Oh, that already ended.
Yeah.
Oh, right. It's kind of in the past, right?
Right.
Okay, that got the connotation.
Yeah.
So, there's this analogy. Dating is like, I don't know if you ever heard this one. It's like buying a book because you're drawn to the cover of it and you're curious about like the table of contents. But love is when you take the time to actually read that book thoroughly, like understand it and appreciate its depth. And the truth is a lot of people kind of buy the book but never actually want to read it thoroughly.
Yeah.
And even worse, they kind of assume they know what it's about without really diving in. So in relationships, this often means thinking you fully understand someone when you've only scratched the surface. And this misunderstanding is one of the biggest obstacles to truly loving someone. And it's why experts say anyone can, date around, but not everyone can fall in love.
Right. Can I just quickly cut you off here?
Yes. Do you disagree?
Yeah. I mean, you don't buy love. You just said it's like buying a book.
Right. It's not buying a book.
Yeah.
Right. It's just an analogy.
It's a bad analogy,
Okay.
Yulian. Okay. I think you should
just-
never buy love.
You never buy love.
Yeah, you could, it's not, you can't, I don't know, like,
Yeah,
I feel like,
the word buy is very bad choice.
Yeah, I think so.
agree. You encounter a
Right.
book.
Yeah.
And you
or
decide to read it.
Yes, there we go. And never judge a book by its cover, right?
Yes.
All right.
And so, again, the transition from the early stages of dating to a deeper, more meaningful love. So what does it take? So David, if you don't mind sharing, have you ever been in a long-term relationship where you had a moment in the beginning of the relationship that made you think, oh, this could actually develop into something long-term. Like I see myself with this person
Okay.
long-term. Was there like a moment for you?
I think when it comes
pressure.
to relationships, though, I feel like, well, I would say that I was able to be in a long-term relationship not too long ago, maybe the last decade. I was able to be in a long-term relationship with people.
Okay.
But before then, I wasn't able to do so, primarily because I got to know more about myself better.
Oh,
And
right.
I think the key to be in a good relationship with anyone,
Yes.
in terms of romantic relationship,
Right.
you have to really know yourself.
You're so right.
You have to know your weaknesses,
Yes.
your faults,
Yes.
and admitting that you are weak at this aspect.
Right, right.
If you know that, no. That caption is wrong. I used to have short term, but now I have long term.
Oh,
at least
yes.
2-3 years,
Kidding.
right?
So mean.
Yeah, but anyway, admitting, just because you admit your faults and weaknesses,
Right.
doesn't mean that you're a weak person.
Right,
It's
right.
actually the opposite, I think.
Yeah, it makes you a stronger person because
Yeah.
you're admitting it and you're being open about it.
Yeah.
And I think everyone when we're younger,
Mm-hmm.
definitely go through stages where we date around and we figure more things about ourselves
Yeah.
than the relationship itself. So that's
Right.
also a very important phase in our dating lives.
Mm-hmm.
But going back to my experience, what experts say is having conflicts is quite important
Mm.
for dating to like develop into a loving relationship.
Yeah.
So when me and my husband were dating, we used to fight pretty intensely. We're both like the passionate, headstrong type.
Did you guys like say, oh, the experts say it's okay to fight? And you kept
Recently?
you kept fighting, or
No. Back then we didn't know anything. We were
okay.
so young.
Oh, okay.
Now I welcome conflicts.
Oh, really?
Because I'm a grown person and I say this is an opportunity for us to get to know each other
to
better.
grow as a couple, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's fight. Bring it on.
Yeah.
Back then it was like at the end of the world.
Oh no.
No one's backing down. So,
Yeah.
we had this huge fight when we were dating. But the next morning we had plans to go to church together for the first time.
Awkward.
So it was quite of a big, 약속 for us.
Right.
So, but nevertheless, he showed up in this semi-formal attire,
Yeah.
pretty formal, picked me up,
Yeah.
and we went to church. And, we talked about the fight the night before. And that moment was, for me, that made me realize something important, that he was willing to, set aside his feelings and make an effort to mend things, or at least have a conversation about what had happened. And, I'm the same way. Like, I can't let fights simmer for too long. I need to get to the root of the problem pretty fast and resolve it. So for relationships to grow into a deeper level, the relationship experts often say, how each person handles conflict is crucial. For example, some people, I got lucky with my husband because we both the type that we want to resolve it quickly. But I know some couples struggle because one person just needs to get out of the space,
Yeah.
get out of the area, and just needs time alone.
I totally know what that is.
But the other person
Yeah.
is like, where are you going? I need to
Yeah.
fix it right here and now.
Yeah.
So before we move on, like, which type are you? Are
So
you the
I'm someone I need to
Resolve it right
resolve
away.
it ASAP.
Yes.
But I've met someone who cannot deal with that at all. Where
that's
she was
so-
like, I need to leave. I can't be with you right now.
Right.
And there was one girl who just left the whole. She just
every time you guys fought?
kind of, yeah. And then we eventually came to like, an agreement that I don't like that. And she needs time, then at least tell me where you're gonna go and how much time you need.
Yes. So
Yeah.
that's the most crucial part.
Communication
And was
was
she
really
willing
important.
to
Yeah,
come through with that promise?
Right,
So
and we-
you guys met halfway.
exactly. And we also got to talk about the reasons why we kept going into conflict.
Right.
So we were able to amend that as well. So
Okay.
things
So-
worked out.
So you guys, I'm assuming that was becoming a long-term relationship?
That was the long-term relationships.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's why this worked for you.
Right.
So, no one should be really blamed for their natural tendencies. Like everyone's different.
Sure.
Like someone needs to just time to cool off. But again, the important thing is instead of storming out, you have to let your partner know. And it can be just as simple as saying, I just need a few hours. So let's just have a
time out.
Yeah. But, fights often happen at the most random and the most unexpected moments, as we all know. And it's easier to storm out in frustration than calmly explain why you're stepping away. I bet that rarely happens. that's why I think it's helpful to have this conversation, this tendency of how we deal with conflicts when you're both in kind of a good mood. Like talk about how each of you handle conflict. And if one person says, you know, I'm the type that needs space when we argue, the other can agree to give them a few hours, but, you know, also ask to avoid letting the conflict linger for more than a day. Because that's kind of how me and my husband's relationship developed into. Because after we got married, it turns out he's the type that needs his own space after we get into fights.
Okay.
And we got into a huge fight and he just like stormed out of the house.
Oh, wow.
And I was just left with the kids. And I had to look after them. And he came back home at like 8 p.m.
Oh, no.
And I was so infuriated.
Yeah.
And I mean, his side of the story was, you know, he was so emotionally upset that he didn't want to make mistake by saying something that he doesn't really mean.
Sure.
Because you say mean things when you're very angry.
Sure.
So that was his excuse, but I was just like, you know, I hate being left in the dark, not knowing like when you're gonna come back. And so I said, I mean, that's okay, but you have to tell me.
Yeah.
You have to just at least took me just one simple line saying, be back around 8.
Yeah.
That's just like the minimal respect I need from
Or just
my
set
partner.
set a rule.
Right.
That when we fight, I might leave the house, and if I do, I'll be back latest 3 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's just he doesn't have to verbalize, right? But I can just assume.
Because I feel like when you're angry, you don't want to text or do anything, right?
Be associated with the person in any
yeah,
way.
exactly. You don't even open up that profile picture. So.
Right.
So you want to just set like a rule.
Yeah.
When I'm angry, I'm going to leave the house and I won't come back for at least 3 hours or something
Exactly.
like that.
So
Okay.
I think having this conversation is very important. And I think the worst type of conversation that I had with my partners, including my husband or when my dating life, when I said something, you know, I'm like this, so deal with it kind of attitude. Because that's when I get really angry. But I think looking back, that was the worst kind of attitude to have. But I think that's why the fights has escalated to become even worse.
Right.
So, you know, once you're in a relationship, there is no more, you know, I or you. And it's kind of we, right? We want this relationship to work. We work together.
Yeah,
There's no you're like this and I'm like this. So
exactly. You have to come to a middle ground.
And so, you know, the phrase, you want to find someone who loves you for who you are. I don't agree with that. Because you have to find someone who's willing to work to meet halfway. Because I think
that's true too.
The love me for who you are, so it's like a naive saying, like you're never gonna find. Okay, maybe you are like a soulmate, but I thought I found my soulmate that loves me for who I am. But we had to work through many things to meet.
Sure, I think that's a good point, and and I want to stick to my point, saying you have to really know yourself well. You have to know what you're bad at. It could be quick temper.
Right.
Maybe you have quick temper and you're easy to get mad or quick to say something really mean.
So do you admit that and then do you tell the other person I'll try to work on it? So just bear with me, or
I think
do you just say just lay it on the table and like that's me?
No. I think you can. You can if you want to, but I don't do that. I don't go to like my date and be like, so here's what I am not good at, and here's what I'm working on. I don't do that.
You don't say that.
I don't say that.
You just you're saying you just you acknowledge it.
I just acknowledge it.
So when the other person expresses frustration towards you, you just immediately kind of acknowledge it and apologize. Is that what's going on?
I will,
because you said it's a
my
weakness.
fault.
You admit it.
I will admit. I'll try to think outside the box, like outside as a third person.
Right.
How did this all unfold?
Right.
And then try to be as neutral as possible. And then, you know, I can't
move on from there.
You can't blame anyone when you're fighting.
You can't blame anyone. And you can't help for being the way you are.
You know, fights, romantic fights are very troublesome.
It is. And just throughout my early years of marriage, I always told my friends who didn't get married that, you know, I have no 자존심. I have no self-ego.
Oh,
because
you gotta
for
let
me,
it down.
telling my partner what I wanted in the relationship in the beginning was so 자존심 상해. It's so my self-ego.
Yeah.
Do I have to tell you that I want this? Kind of like, can't you already know? Like, isn't this like a given? Was kind of the attitude that I had in the beginning. But he didn't know anything.
Yeah.
So I let down all my 자존심, but I don't view it that way anymore. I don't view it as a matter of self-ego anymore.
Okay.
I think it's just relationships. You just gotta be open with what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to be able to tell the other person. But back then, I think my struggle was, why do I have to verbalize that I'm this type of person and I need, like, for example, I want flowers on anniversary, like,
Yeah, you have
things
to
like
you
that.
have to let them know.
I want a handwritten letter because that's how I feel love.
Because that's what you watch on
But that's
TV
like
and movies.
I'm like begging for it. I feel like, you know, you just want someone to just show up one day and
So,
just to.
I feel like we can continue this on another episode. Where we like you watch a movie, romantic movie with your husband or whatever, and be like, oh, that's so sweet.
Right.
Something that he hasn't done, right?
Right,
You're
right.
Like, I
That's
wish
like,
my
I already
man
said
could
it.
do. I wish my man could do that for me.
Yeah. But he doesn't
Hints,
do it.
You know, passive hints. But anyway, fun segment. I love it.
It's so
I
fun.
feel like we only talked half.
Yes, I
we
think
only
I'll
went
save
through
the
half.
second half for next week.
We shall indeed. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Yes.
You have a great rest of the week.
You too.
And we'll see you next
David.
week.
Okay, bye.
Bye. That was Yulian Beautyan with us for Relationship Matters. Unfortunately, we do have to wrap things up to end the first half. But we'll be back at 5. Don't go anywhere, guys. The last song for this hour is 아로색이다 by 이소라, requested by 포님.
BEFM 부산영어방송.
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로 하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산, 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
부산 글로벌 도시재단 대표이사 전용호입니다. 부산은 대한민국의 굳건한 성장 동력으로서 물류, 금융, 영상, 관광 이를 위해 부산 글로벌 도시재단은 부산을 대표하는 도시외교의 플랫폼을 지향합니다. 세계 평화도시 부산의 브랜드를 강화하는 부산 UN 위크와 부산 글로벌 도시 포럼, 유라시아 도시 외교단, 개발협력 포럼, 그리고 세계 시민 축제는 부산의 소프트 파워의 상징으로 자리매김하고 있습니다. 부산 영어방송도 시민과 함께 영어하기 편한 도시, 세계와 경쟁하며 더불어 살아가는 부산을 만들어가겠습니다. 시민이 행복한 글로벌 허브 도시 부산, 부산 글로벌 도시재단이 함께합니다.
During the hot summer season, typhoons can make landfall here in Korea unexpectedly. To prepare for this type of situation, please follow these guidelines. First, close all doors and windows and stay inside. Listen to your radio or tune into your TV for more information and keep your weather radio handy.
태풍은 내일 새벽 3시.
Avoid dangerous places such as flood-prone areas and landslide hazard areas. Turn off all utilities such as gas and appliances. Do not go near construction sites or any hazardous areas where you may get swept away by rapids. Let's keep these things in mind so that we can all have a safe, hot summer season. This is brought to you by BEFM 부산영어방송.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
포열 부산?
That's it. 포열 부산 아닙니까? There you go.
원래는 울산 사람이니까 포열 부산 내리죠 이렇게.
You're absolutely right.
포열 부산.
Perfect.
포열부산.
Yes.
할까요? 포열 부산. 잠깐만요.
You're now listening to For Your Busan with me, David Kim.
안녕하세요. 티나입니다. 10월 5일 토요일 6시 백스코 야외 주차장에서 저희 BEFM 부산 영어 방송의 All Star English 특집 공개 방송 어느 멋진 날이 열렸습니다. 올스타 잉글리시의 호스트 신민수님, R&B 황제 김조한님, 이글이글 개그맨 이상우님 뿐만 아니라 뉴욕대 철학가 래퍼 윤비님까지 오셔서 재미있는 영어 에피소드와 공연으로 현장은 비가 오는 상황인데도 뜨거운 열기가 느껴졌습니다. 오늘 공개방송에 참여해주신 가족분과 잠시 인터뷰해보겠습니다. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
네, 자기소개 부탁드립니다.
네, 저는 부산시 해운대구에서 온 이서안입니다.
아우, 반갑습니다. 네, 오늘 우리 행사 어떻게 보셨나요?
아이랑 그냥 지나가다 우연히 들렸는데 너무도 즐겁고 유익했던 시간인 것 같아요.
그럼 가장 인상적이었거나 기억에 남는 부분은 무엇이었나요?
원래 영어 방송이라서 영어 앞에 해주신 게 기억에 남는다고 했는데 제가 이제 아무래도 나이대가 있다 보니까 이제 그 김조한님 곡을 직접 들을 수 있었던 거 자리에서 그래서 더 좋았던 것 같아요.
직관하셨던 부분이 굉장히 인상적이셨군요. 저희 부산 영어 방송에 대해서 혹시 알고 계셨나요?
아니요, 몰랐어요.
그러시군요. 혹시 올스타 잉글리시는 들어보신 적은 있으셨어요?
아니요, 없어요. 네.
그럼 우리 아이 영어 공부에 관심이 많다고 하셨는데 혹시 저 앞으로 저희 부산 영어 방송을 들을 생각이 있으실까요?
당연하죠. 얼마든지.
혹시 저희 올스타 잉글리시 몇 시에 진행하는지 알고 계세요?
월요일부터 금요일 6시 8분부터 진행된다고.
우와, 오늘 저 행사가 확실히 도움이 된 것 같습니다. 네, 어머니 오늘 저희 MC분 중에 한 분 혹시 기억나실까요? 개그맨.
리글리글 이상훈님.
네, 맞습니다. 이상훈님과 우리 조가수 조김조한 가수님께서 부산 영어방송에서 진행하시는 프로그램이 뭔지 혹시 아실까요?
영파워.
맞습니다. 네, 오늘 정말 홍보가 제대로 된 것 같은데요. 우리 어머니께서 우리 소민 양하고 앞으로 어떻게 영어 공부를 하면 좋으실까요?
아무래도 아이한테 조금 즐겁게 좀 이렇게 놀이식으로 유익하게 지금 오늘 이렇게 공개 방송에 온 것처럼 그런 식으로 좀 재미나게 영어 공부를 할 수 있었으면 좋겠어요.
네, 그러면 매일 저희 부산 영어 방송이 영어 프로그램을 진행하는데 청취하실 생각이 있으실까요?
네네네. 당연하죠.
네, 그럼 다음에 저희 공개 방송에도 꼭 참여하실 생각이 있으실까요?
네네. 참여할게요.
네, 그럼 우리 따님 한번 인터뷰해 보도록 하겠습니다. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
네, 자기소개 부탁드립니다.
저는 해성초등학교 2학년 4반 하소민입니다.
우리 소민이는 오늘 행사 어땠나요?
재밌었어요.
우리 소민이한테 가장 기억에 남는 부분은 무엇이었나요?
방금 저거 공연한 거요.
그렇군요. 우리 공연할 때 같이 춤을 추고 노래도 따라 불렀었나요? 우리 소민 양도 앞으로 커서 이런 무대에 오르고 싶거나 아니면 영어를 잘하고 싶다는 생각이 들었을까요?
무대에 오르고 싶어요.
그렇군요. 소민 양 무엇을 좋아해요?
춤추고 노래하는 거 좋아해요.
그렇군요. 그럼 앞으로 우리 소민 양의 꿈은 무엇인가요?
많은데 옷 디자이너 하는 거랑 그리고 아이돌이랑 유튜버랑 그리고 이렇게 있대요.
많은 꿈을 가지고 있네요. 우리 소민 양도 앞으로 엄마랑 같이 부산 영어 방송 같이 청취할 생각이 있으실까요? 네, 그럼 우리 소민 양과 어머니의 마지막 구호는 무엇일까요?
올스타 잉글리시
부산 영어 방송
항상 응원할게요.
화이팅! 감사합니다.
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 Thank you, Tina, for the awesome interview. The interview featured a mom and her kid who attended a live broadcast by chance. Now, the mother, Lee Seoan-nim from Haeundae, found the event quite impressive, especially enjoying singer Kim Jo-han's performance. And though she was not so familiar with the program, she was very interested in listening to help with her child's English studies, who was interviewed as well. Ha So-min Yang, second grader, enjoyed the event, particularly the performance by the singer, expressed interest in performing on stage and even improving their English, so awesome stuff. And I feel like, at a young age, having goals like that, and having the hobbies to dance and sing, that's already a great start to a great future. I can see that as well. Thank you so much for the interview once again. And you're tuned into For Your Busan. The time is now 5:06 in the afternoon. I am your host, David Kim. Today's text topic was chosen earlier in the first half, where we asked you to tell me your favorite, what you think is the most beautiful Korean word. 내가 아는 가장 아름다운 한국말은 무엇인지 알려달라고 했습니다. That is today's text topic. So what is a Korean word that you think is the most beautiful? We've got few messages. Now, if you're going to be sending in a Korean word or phrase, text me with with the letter saying 문자 주제 text, because I'm getting confused. I don't know which sentences or which phrases are part of the text topic, because I see a lot of messages on NoTube Live especially, and some are irrelevant to the text topic, right? So I can't be reading out those. Good afternoon, Chae-suk-nim. Welcome to the show as well. And keep those messages coming in. We'll take a quick song break. We'll listen to a song requested by Benny Nim. This is 가나다라 바바사 by 양준일.
What's the password?
그럼 어때?
What's the password?
전화를 하면 듣고 싶은 아무 말 가나다라 마바사 보고 싶단 뜻이야 오후 5시면 그때를 만나는 시간 카페에서 만날까 코스부질 걸을까 보자마자 하고 싶은 말 너와 나의 아무 말 가나다라 마바사 행복하던 뜻이야 아무도 모르는 사람 가나다라 마바사
잠깐! 가나다라 마바사? 야, 쟤네들 지금 무슨 얘기하는 거냐?
나도 몰라. 어머, 저 리베카 아니야?
뭐? 리베카가 누구야?
왜? 가수 양준이 몰라?
아우, 밥맛 떨어져. 왜 이렇게 머리가 기냐? 어쭈, 귀걸이까지 했어.
와, 너무 잘 어울린다. 멋있어. 뿅가.
야, 여잔지 남잔지 모르겠다.
그럼 어때? 난 좋기만 하더라. 괜히 샘나니까.
저녁에 자기 전에 들려오는 말 오늘 너무 재밌었어 내일 또 만나자 가나다라 마바사 자기 전에 하는 말 안 그와 너를 아보 좀 꿈꾸란 뜻이야 가나다라 마바사 사랑한단 뜻이야 아무도 모르는 얘기 우리들의 이야기
어라, 이쪽으로 온다. 양준이 이쪽으로 와. 아까 뭐라고 했지? 가나다라 마바사? 가나다라 마바사! 와!
가나다라 마바사
What's the passport?
너와 나의 아무 말
뭐?
아무도 모르는 사람 가나다라 마바사
어쭈, 어쭈. 뭐?
What's the passport?
몰라?
Tune in to For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Hosted by David Kim, airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
Zooby-dooby, zooby-dooby, bum-para, zooby-dooby, ba-dum-bum. Zooby-dooby, zooby-dooby, 나의 큐파가 stupid man.
It is Zooby Dooby time. It is time for a quiz where you could win a prize. Now we have different quizzes. We have acrostic poem contest where you have to send in a 2-line or a 3-line poem based on the word that I give you, or based on the hints that I give you. You have to guess this famous person. Today is guessing the city or the country based on the hints that I give you. There are 195 countries, so maybe you have to, guess the right one country out of the 195 or one city out of 4 million unique cities around the world. I'm going to be giving you hints. Maybe listen to the national anthem as well as people speaking in this country's language. 오늘은 이 도시 혹은 나라의 이름을 맞춰주시면 됩니다. Actually, you'll have to guess the city name. 오늘은 어느 나라에 있는 이 도시의 이름을 맞춰주시면 됩니다. Now, the first hint is that Korea is 2 hours ahead of this city. 시간차가 2시간 차이가 납니다. 이 도시랑. and it's got the longest city name. The city's name is the longest among all the cities around the world. That's two big hints of this city. Young Nim saying I'm ready. And another, I guess, hint that another fact I could share with you is that rent in this city is 77% lower than in New York, and around that much in Seoul, I guess, too. And the city is known for its rich culture, historical sites, vibrant street life, and delicious food. Oh, there's so many hints and facts that once I say it, I think you'll know right away. The city is also renowned for its vibrant city life or street life, rich cultural heritage, majestic temples like the Grand Palace, and Watarun. Watarun. Does that sound familiar to you? We'll listen to the national anthem of this country first. 이 나라의 국가를 같이 한번 들어보겠습니다. And to avoid you guys from cheating using, AI music recognizable software, we're going to be, putting down the national anthem every now and then, so that keep that in mind.
Zooby dooby zooby dooby nache kyun pagal stupid man.
Zooby dooby zooby dooby nache kyun pagal stupid man.
Yeah, that was very confusing to listen to. I couldn't finish my composing or conducting. Composing. Anyway, what country? You have to guess. You have to know the country first to guess the city next. But another fact about this city, the country. I'll tell you about this country. The official currency, if I say this, I think everyone will know. It's baht. B-A-H-T, baht. We'll take a song break and we'll be right back. Actually, one quick 아재 개그, not 아재 개그, but this is like my David's 개그. Many of my Korean friends say this all the time as a joke when I ask them what their plans are for the weekend. Yes, this is what they say. When I ask them, well, what are you going to do this weekend, man? They say this word. Okay. All right. We'll be right back. We'll take a quick song break. 월급은 통장을 스칠 뿐 by 스텔라 장.
어서 와요. 곧 떠나겠지만 잠시나마 즐거웠어요. 잘 가세요. 하지만 다음엔 좀 오래오래 머물다가요. 난 내일 손꼽아 기다려. 한 달에 한 번 그댈 보는 날. 가난한 내 마음을 가득히 채워줘. 눈 깜짝하면 사라지지만. 나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나나na나나나나나나나나na나na나na나na나na나na나na나na나na나na나na나na나na나na나na나na나na나na나na나na나na나na나na나na나na나na나na나na 오랜만이지만 볼 때마다 아름답네요. 가지 마요. 난 그대 없으면 말 그대로 거지란 말이에요. 난 매일 손꼽아 기다려 한 달에 한 번 그댈 보는 날 가난한 내 마음을 가득히 채워줘. 눈 깜짝하면 사라지지만 난 그대 없인 살 수 없어. 왜 자꾸 나를 두고 멀리 가. 가난한 내 마음을 가득히 채워줘. 눈 깜짝하면 사라지지만 스쳐가지만 잊을 수 없는 이 맛. 메마른 내 통장에 단비 같은 너. 언제쯤에야 자유로울 수 있나. 무한한 이 속박으로부터. 난 매일 손꼽아 기다려 한 달에 한 번 그댈 보는 날 가난한 내 마음을 가득히 채워줘. 눈 깜짝하면 사라지지만 난 그대 없이 살 수 없어. 왜 자꾸 나를 두고 멀리 가. 가난한 내 마음을 가득히 채워줘. 눈 깜짝하면 사라지지만
Welcome back. We're in the middle of our quiz. That was 월급은 통장을 스칠 뿐 by Stella Zhang. I played you the national anthem of the country, and I think we figured out that it's Thailand. Yes, we have all come to the conclusion that it is Thailand, but we have to now guess the city name. Which city am I talking about? Which city is all the facts and the hints I'm giving you pointing to? Is it Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Phuket? Anungonim with a lot of different guesses. Kim Sang-yonim saying Bangkok. Minjinim. Wow. Good job. I was going to actually give you this as a hint too. I was gonna say Krungtep Mahanakon Amon Ratanakosin Mahintara Ayutthaya Mahadilok Pop Noparat. And I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. It's the longest city name in the world, apparently. It's a 168-letter name, tongue twister, that has made this place the world's longest name. The first hint that I gave you was that many of my Korean friends say this all the time as a joke when I ask them what they plan on doing over the weekend. We'll take a listen to another audio bite to know the language.
นี่คุณพี่ทำเอาน้องใจหายใจคว่ำหมดเลยนะคะนึกว่าปีนี้จะไม่ชนะซะแล้ว
ก็มียอดรักมาให้กำลังใจอยู่ไม่ห่างท่านจะแพ้ได้ไงล่ะจ๊ะ
เมื่อไหร่จะมีข่าวดีสักทีละครับคุณพิสมัย
ก็เสด็จท่านกำลังหาเลิกให้อยู่นะคะ
สงสัยว่าเสด็จท่านคงอยากจะทวงเวลาเก็บคุณค่าหลวงคนโปรดไว้ใช้งานมากกว่า เพราะว่าจะหาคุณค่าหลวงที่เป็นกุลสตรีอย่างพิสมัยคงจะไม่มีอีกแล้วจริงไหมจ๊ะ
Yes, so what language is that? Yeah. Lee Kellerman got the joke. He got the joke. Yes. Do you get the joke? When your friends say that you'll say this word, the city's name, when you ask them what their plans are for the weekend. Now, if someone decides to Dang, the city's name, they most likely will watch TV at home, or play games, or just rest at Dang, you know? At home, yeah. Right, so where is this city? Another, okay. So this nickname sometimes used to refer to the city as the Big Mango, a tongue-in-cheek comparison to the Big Apple for New York City. And also, this city, I looked it up, and Busan have been sister cities since 2006. So that's interesting fact as well. And this city is known or renowned for its temples, vibrant street markets, and let's see, it's also a port city, right? And so yeah, so which city is this? What do you think this city is? Text us and let us know. We'll take a last bit of a song break and then reveal the answer and the winner. It's Loving You Girl by Peter Elias. Was Loving You Girl by Peter Elias, and we are in the middle of our quiz. I asked you to guess this city's name in Thailand. And what is this city's name? It's the longest in the world. Choi Sung-nim eventually got it right. And many others on NotTube Live texting away got it right as well. It is indeed Bangkok or Bangkok. That's the correct answer. Yes. 방콕이 맞습니다. 현 원장님, good try though. 방콕 같은 데 가서 아무 걱정 없이 한 달 살기 하고 싶어요, said Gildedaj님. 저도요. I want to try living there for about a month. Must be like a heaven. It's full of, its marketplaces are good there. Great food, great beaches, lots to see, lots to check out. The temples look amazing there as well. So much to do there, right? It's a little different. We're going to give away a coffee coupon to 커피 한 잔 쿠폰 to 김상윤님 축하드립니다. Congratulations, 김상윤님. Texted in earlier today with the right answer, Bangkok. That is right indeed. And the hint that I gave you, that many of my friends say this all the time as a joke. When I ask them what their plans are for the weekend, 주말 계획이 뭐냐고 이렇게 물었을 때 제 한국인 친구들이 나 방콕이야. 이렇게 맨날 저한테 농담을 했었거든요. 그래서 저는 또 여행 가는 줄 알았는데 그 여행이 아니고 이제 집에서 방에 콕 머물러 있는다 라는 뜻으로 방콕이라고 했었습니다. Bangkok was the correct answer for today's quiz. All right, we have a guest, a familiar face in the studio for our next segment. He's smiling away at the camera, trying to look so handsome in there in the little square box next to me. But yeah, let's go right into that segment. It's My Hometown Olympics.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
Steve, hi, said Galadaj님. Benny님 said Steve is here and ready. And Gosu님 said Steve 어서 오세요. Woohoo! Lots of welcome from a lot of our listeners here.
너무 고맙습니다. Thank y'all.
Steve, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
혹시 어디 미팅 갔다 오셨습니까?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
미팅 잠시 다녀왔어요.
What's the badge? What's the little thing on your blazer? Is that like a 무궁화 or is it like a 검사표 badge?
Oh, actually, this is a brand logo. So
brand logo.
Yeah, so
let's not say it.
Yeah, I can't tell. Let's say it's 무궁화.
It's Satibu brand.
Yeah. So anyways, welcome back, and I'm back, and good to see you guys.
Good.
Yeah. So
how you been?
It's been a pretty tough week. A lot of work
Lot of
went
work.
on.
Yeah. The fact that you sighed. Well, it's been did a lot of work this week. It's
Yeah.
only Tuesday, man.
You know what? Like, I think this is my first expression. I mean, like, you know, like sighing for the first time.
Yeah.
And for your Busan, right?
Yeah, what's going on?
It's nothing.
Only
I'm
good
happy.
things?
Only good things.
Okay.
Only good things. Yeah.
다행입니다.
So, anyways, welcome to my hometown Olympics.
All right.
This corner is all about visiting sports clubs, associations in Busan, introducing their sports and clubs, and capturing the passion of Busan residents for these sports.
All right.
항상 그랬듯이. Before we dive into introducing today's club and sport, let's first listen to a clip and try to guess what it is.
I know what this is. This is Steve getting into trouble.
No. Wait.
Steven.
Hold on.
몇 대 맞으셨습니까?
I knew it.
네.
I knew it.
What do you mean you knew it?
I knew you were gonna say that. First of all, it's not meme time.
No.
It's not.
매매 타임 하고 왔군요.
No, it's not meme time. I mean, like, it could be meme, but it's not meme time.
No, it better not be meme.
Better not be meme
That sounds
time.
too violent. 네.
Swoosh, swoosh.
네. But are you like this sport?
I love it.
You do?
Yeah, I love this sport.
혹시 하고 왔나요? 오늘 뭔가
네.
골프웨어 안에는 골프웨어 같은데.
Oh, really?
네.
No, it's not.
아니에요.
Yeah, but I didn't. But I love this sport. Can you guess what it is? I think it's really obvious, right?
Yeah, it's badminton. I'm kidding. It's golf.
It's golf.
Yeah.
놀랐어요.
Do you like screen golf? Do you like golf ranges? Or do you like the actual, the course?
Yeah, I actually love actual course. It's more, like diverse. 좀 더 흥미로운 것 같아요. But like you need some time to do it. Like at least like 45 hours, right? Have you tried before?
45 hours?
4 to 5.
Oh, 45 hours.
Not 45. It's 4 to 5.
I was
Right?
like, which planet did you live on? Yeah, 45 hours to go through the whole course?
Yeah.
Wow, I've never been on.
You never?
Yeah.
You gotta try it.
It's
actually pretty peaceful,
like I don't know how to swing one.
Oh.
I've been to, golf ranges when I was a kid, when I was really young.
Uh-huh.
Did it for like a few times a week with my dad.
Uh-huh.
That's about it.
Oh.
I like putting more.
Oh, really?
Yeah, mini golf.
Uh-huh.
It's not a thing in Korea.
Uh-huh.
I know there are. I looked it up. There's like one or two places, one in Jeju and one maybe somewhere else in Korea. But mini golf is not really a thing in Korea. But I used to love going to mini golf with friends in America.
Oh, in
That's
America?
the only thing I like doing.
Oh, I thought it was in Canada.
Canada too.
Canada too?
Yeah.
Oh, but it's not a big thing in Korea, huh?
No, but golf is big in Korea.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, mini golf, I think it's the same, Like how you swing.
Yeah.
It's pretty same.
Mini golf, you don't really
It's
swing.
golf. I mean, yeah, you don't really swing.
You putt.
You putt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so today we're going to dive into fascinating world of golf.
Nice.
A sport known for its precision, skill, and beauty.
All right, yeah. Question for you: Where did golf start from? Which country?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, you know where?
Scotland.
Took you a while. just quizzing you.
It's Scotland.
All right, gotcha.
Yeah, so golf dates back to the 15th century in Scotland, where it originated on the rolling links near St. Andrews.
Okay.
Since then, it has evolved into a globally loved sport enjoyed by players of all ages and skill levels. I think, like in Korea, among like 20s or 30s, it's pretty hot, golf in Korea right now. Yeah. So you gotta try it, man.
It's loved by all ages.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the game itself is simple in concept. Players use a variety of clubs to hit a small ball into a series of holes on a course in the fewest number of strokes possible. A standard golf course has 18 holes with various obstacles like sand traps, water hazards, and rough terrain adding to the challenge.
Now, if you go to maybe Australia too, but in America, in Florida, there's another obstacle known as alligators and crocodiles, right?
Oh yeah, it's pretty famous, right?
I've never seen one like
the actual crocodile.
Like in real life. I've only seen it on social media.
In the zoo too.
Crocodiles always come out.
Yeah,
they
but
come
like
out of nowhere. The
in
marshes.
Florida.
I think so.
It's
Mostly
pretty
in
famous.
Florida. Yeah, I feel like. Yeah.
Yeah, so now on to the basic rules. Players start at the tee box and aim to hit their ball into the hole on the green. And then each swing counts as one stroke, and the goal is to use as few strokes as possible. 그리고 마지막으로는 there's also a dress code, often requiring collared shirts and appropriate golf shoes to maintain the sport's tradition.
Okay.
Yeah. So golf may seem peaceful, but it's a game of strategy and precision. So before we get into the interview clip, I want to say like this time I visited a place that's related to golf, but a bit different. It's not a golf club where you play, but a place that manages golf memberships. In simple terms, a golf membership allows you to join a golf club or course and enjoy a variety of perks. Essentially, a golf membership helps regular golfers save money and adds convenience. So with that in mind, let's listen to the interview clip with our first guest, the owner of this golf membership service. Could you please introduce your golf membership program?
네, 퍼시픽 링스 코리아는 원카드 원 코스가 아니고요. 멤버십 하나로 원카드 올 코스가 가능한 그 골프 멤버십이에요. 이 카드에 멤버가 되시면은 국내는 물론이고 해외에도 전 세계 한 1000여 개 정도 되는데요. 저렴한 회원인 금액으로 그린피를 즐길 수 있는 골프 멤버십이라고 보시면 되겠습니다.
You mentioned it's a golf membership. How does it work?
여기 아까 말씀드렸던 것처럼 그 퍼시픽 코리아의 멤버가 되시면 사실 멤버라는 거는 뭐 원하시는 그 골프 라이프 스타일에 맞춰가지고 저희가 이제 권해드릴 텐데 입회만 하시게 되면 전체적으로 골프를 하시는데 실시간으로 부킹도 도와드리고요. 아마 부산 영남권 같은 경우는 부킹 예약률이 한 98% 정도 돼요. 그러니까 부킹 걱정 없이 그린피 걱정 없이 평생 골프에 집중하실 수 있는 멤버십이라고 보시면 됩니다.
So this was Pacific Links Korea. One of the common concerns for golfers is the cost of green fees and the hassle of booking tee times. But Pacific Links Korea really take care of those issues, and the CEO emphasized that they are dedicated to resolving them. After chatting with the CEO, I could really sense their passion for golf and their commitment to creating a better environment for golfers to enjoy the game. Golf is a sport that requires a lot of time, money, and dedication. This service is almost like having a personal caretaker for your golf experience. It really enhances the quality of life for golfers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I usually bring the photos that I took.
Yeah.
But this time, like they didn't really want to take the photo. So I brought
excuses.
Wait. So I brought the video.
Oh,
that I play golf.
Of you playing golf?
Yeah, swing.
Oh, we get to watch Steve playing golf.
Yeah, instead I brought that.
Oh, nice. Does it have sounds too?
I think so. Like, can we play sound too?
Oh, maybe.
But yeah.
Okay.
He's working on it right now.
Oh, is that you playing you playing the golf?
Yeah.
Oh, that's you.
That's me.
아.
That's me playing the golf.
사운드 없는 이유 알겠어요.
Why?
공 안 맞추셨죠?
No.
You didn't hit the ball.
No, I did. Yeah. So, all right, now let's listen with the first member of the club. Why did you choose this golf membership among so many others that are available?
제가 비즈니스 접대가 좀 자주 있는 저로서는 골프가 취미이기도 하지만 업무상 중요한 부분이 많이 차지하게 되죠. 그 여러 분야의 대표들과의 교류도 자연스러워지고요. 회원권을 구입하게 된 경우는 뭐 예전부터 퍼시픽링스는 조금 알고 있었는데 친한 거래처 대표가 우리 퍼시픽링스 박 지사장님을 소개해 주시더라고요. 저한테 뭐 많은 도움이 되겠더라고요. 들어보니까 뭐 국내 비슷한 골프 회원권 멤버십이 많이 운영하고 있지만은 주변에 의외로 퍼시픽링스 회원권을 가진 제 지인들이 많아서 좀 놀랐어요. 그게 결정하는 데 큰 역할을.
So as a business professional, he not only enjoys golf as a hobby, but also uses it frequently for networking and client entertainment. For someone who plays golf so often, having a membership is almost a must. After looking into various memberships and getting recommendations from fellow executives, many suggested Pacific Links, which led to his decision to join. So this shows just how influential and highly regarded Pacific Links is among golfers.
Okay.
Yeah. So now let's listen to an interview with the next club member. Could you please say a few words about what you're proud of regarding your golf membership?
골프장 카운터에 퍼시픽 코리아 회원이라고 하면 대우 자체가 다릅니다. 그래서 정말 대접받는 기분이 들고요. 그리고 개인 회원이라서 저 혼자 저렴하게 그린피를 내고 올 때 뭔가 돈 번 기분이어서 그때 박 지사님이 믿고 구매한 걸 잘했다 싶어요. 그리고 어릴 때 사서 뽕을 아주 뽑고 싶어요. 골프는 평생 운동이라고 하니 열심히 자연도 즐기고 삶의 활력소가 되었으면 합니다. 열심히 일하고 비싼 주말 그린피 감당하기 어려울 때 있지만 든든한 퍼시픽 링스 코리아 있어 너무 좋아요.
How has playing golf brought about any changes in your life?
All right. So that was a clip we just heard.
Yeah.
Of a member from this club, right?
Right. So this woman is quite young and incredibly passionate about golf. As you know, golf can be an expensive sport, especially with the high cost of green fees, which can make it tough for many, especially younger players. But thanks to her membership, she's able to enjoy golfing on weekends at a much lower cost, which she really loves. She even mentioned that the service at the golf counter makes her feel when taken care of, which doubles her satisfaction. Since she's so into golf, she's eager to keep taking full advantage of all the benefits her membership offers.
So do you know how much it costs to play golf in Korea? Because I know in Canada, I remember playing golf. It can range from like $20 to $100.
20 to 100.
$20 to $100, but I know private courses. It can start from $1,000 per game to $3,000.
So I don't really know much about it because I always follow my father.
Oh, you didn't have to pay.
I just follow my father, so I don't really know much about it.
Right.
But if someone who's playing golf and never been to courses, I really I highly recommend.
Why do you recommend it so much?
Because it's so peaceful. And it
fishing,
feels like
fishing is peaceful.
Fishing is peaceful too, but like we were talking about golf right now.
Okay.
So like it feels like you're in the middle of the nature. I mean, like literally it is, but
yeah. Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And also, like I know some memberships can be really, really, really expensive.
Right.
Like I've heard stories of people signing up in Korea. I think in Busan. No, I don't know about Busan, but it was like $100,000.
Wait, what?
For a membership per year.
$100,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that depends on certain clubs too.
Yeah. But I heard like most of the people like recently they want to play golf abroad. So especially Vietnam.
Okay.
Vietnam is quite popular with golfing.
golf.
Yeah. Golf, yeah.
How? So have you tried golf in Vietnam?
Vietnam too, yeah.
So when you compare it to Korea, how was it like different?
So talking about the weather, I think Vietnam it's obvious.
It's better.
It's better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's hot. Hot is better than.
It's not that. It's not that hot. It's just hot.
And I'm sure different animals too there, right?
Yeah, different animals too. No crocodile. I think monkeys.
Monkeys?
Yeah, monkeys.
Oh.
Monkeys.
Do they ever get in the way, or do they like come onto the course?
So I had one experience. So a monkey, he took my golf ball in the middle.
So what happens then?
So I have to, I got to swing again. From my previous position.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the score gets reset to then. Okay, that's fair.
That's fair, right?
Yeah. So if the monkey takes it away when the ball lands in a bad spot, that's good luck to you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so I heard like recently a lot of Korean people going abroad. That's kind of interesting.
Drift monkey name texting in a monkey. Has nothing to do with you, sir. Nothing to do with you. But Gildash님, 제가 알기로는 private club도 비싼 데가 있고요.
Yeah.
저렴한 데도 많아요. There are public courses, public golf ranges, and then private ones. So public ones are easily accessible and it's not that expensive.
With the private one, I think it's more private, obviously.
Yeah.
And with the facilities.
Probably better maintained facilities.
And services.
Services for sure. Yeah. The golf carts are usually pretty new. They change everything. They make sure everything is upper level, like higher level.
But why is it golf cart?
Huh?
Why are you especially mentioning
like the
golf cart?
public golf carts I've seen, like public golf ranges, they're pretty badly maintained because it's public. It's It's, they don't have the budget to replace it every now and then.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But let's talk more about this this club that you got to check out.
Yeah, so up next we'll dive into how you can join a club yourself. Let's take a listen.
What are the procedures for joining the membership and what benefits are provided after becoming a member?
뭐 절차는 그닥 까다롭지가 않아요. 일단 골프를 하시고 골프를 사랑하시는 분인데 그린피를 좀 저렴하게 세이브하고 싶다 또는 그 부킹에 대해서 내가 이 스트레스에서 좀 벗어나고 싶다고 하시는 분들 누구나 가입이 가능하시고요. 이렇게 가입이 되어서 멤버가 되시면 일단 그 절차는 멤버가 되시는 절차는 저희가 이제 일단 매니저나 제가 한번 대표님을 인터뷰를 해야 될 거고 인터뷰 중에서 이제 가장 가성비 좋은 골프 멤버십을 권해드릴 거고요.
So as for joining the club, you can simply search for Pacific Links online and reach out with any questions. Their staff will recommend a membership plan that fits your budget after a consultation. Since there are various memberships options available, it's important to explain your situation clearly so you can find the right membership at the right price.
All right. Do you have do you know like a specific maybe a guideline for people who've never golfed in their life before to kind of have a rough estimate of what they should expect when they want to pick up golf as their sport or as their hobby? For example, maybe not at this particular club, but maybe they decide to want to give it a swing at that video that you just
golf range.
Golf ranges. How much does it cost to play one round of golf range?
It's not like expensive. So like per month, I guess around like $100. Like around like 10만 원.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Per
but
month.
you gotta buy the what do you call it?
You gotta have the golf. It's not a racket. What
golf
do you call
stick. It's
driver.
Driver, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta have the driver with you, the iron or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
You gotta have the stick.
Yeah, the stick it costs around like the cheapest one you can get like for $50.
$50.
Yeah, like 5만 원.
Yeah, so you call them clubs. You can get the clubs. You can also rent one.
Yeah, you can rent one too.
Right, and that could range from 5,000 won to like 10,000 won per time.
Yeah, right.
So if you were to go to these ranges, you don't have one, you just want to try it out.
Yeah.
Just give like pay them like 10,000 won or something.
Yeah. So if you just like got into golf, then I think that would be a pretty good option to try that out.
And how much are the bucket of balls, you would say?
Bucket of balls?
30,000 won? Like 10,000 to 3만 원이sh?
Yeah, 10,000 to 3만 원이sh.
Yeah.
And the ball is quite a lot.
There's a lot. How many balls would you say is in a bucket?
Around like 30 to 40.
30 to 40.
Yeah.
That's pretty decent.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to be shooting them like machine gun. You're going to be hitting them one at a time with a sigh, with a sigh now and then. 또 못 맞췄네.
I mean, like averagely, people they when they go, they use like around like 2 buckets. So it's around like 80 balls, right?
Wow.
Yeah,
that's a lot of swings.
It's a lot.
Yeah. So when you swing, though, I have a question because I've only done this when I was really young, right? I've only swung it one way. But what about those who are ambidextrous? They can do both ways.
Oh.
Can they switch sides and do it, or is it always from one side?
I don't know. I mean, like, I think they can, I heard like some of the pro golfers, they're like ambidextrous. So they can use like, in the both ways, both sides. Because like, for example, like if your ball, it's inside the, inside the sand. And if it's like stiff this way, then you gotta switch your position to the other side.
Right.
So I heard like some of the pro golfers, they're ambidextrous. So For them, it's not that easy. It's not that hard.
It's not that hard.
Yeah.
We've had Aninggonim texting in saying, "I love driving in ranges, but ironically don't like golf. Maybe I'm like you, Aninggonim. Maybe I'm like that. I have never really, gone to these golf courses per se. I've never been to these counties or what do you call those? Areas to play golf in the 18-hole course. I've only gone to drive ranges.
I think that's okay. I think that's enough,
Yeah.
I mean, like, to go to golf courses, you need to prepare your time first.
And these driving ranges are fun because it's the sound, right? The sound is very satisfying to listen.
Yeah.
It's like ASMR.
Puching. Wait, what? Wait, puching?
Yeah.
How's it puching?
Well, the sound clip we heard.
No, it's not that. I'm sorry.
It sounded like that.
Yeah, I think the sound is really satisfying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we talked about golf. We talked about the club. Do we have any other clip to listen to, or are we done with the clips?
We're done with the clips.
All right.
Yeah. So I really want to highly recommend for, people who just got into golf or never been to golf courses. Give it a try. It's really peaceful and fun.
Peaceful and fun. That's the takeaway with golf.
You can even meditate.
Meditate
at the same time.
All right. Okay. Good stuff. Thank you for bringing the sport to us today. Steve, you have a great rest of the week. Before you go, though, tell me the most beautiful word, most beautiful Korean phrase, or most beautiful Korean word you know.
Most beautiful word I know?
I was gonna say for me. For me is very beautiful, I thought. It's 한자, right?
Oh.
But it's like I. And I thought, it's spelled I. It's like I. And it means I too, right? Like a little kid. At the same time, it means love.
Right.
So it's like, so cool. So for me, is a beautiful word.
Oh.
We've also had some messages saying 엄마 is a beautiful word. And 아빠 is a beautiful word as well. So I guess when it comes to beautiful words or phrases, a lot of people have been texting in saying their mom, dad, family, 딸, things like that.
Yeah,
what about you?
I want to say 가족.
가족.
Yeah, 가족, it's the most beautiful word.
Yeah, nice. Youngnim also texted in saying 우리.
우리. Ooh.
I like 우리.
Yeah, 우리.
우리 is a beautiful word.
Yeah, I love 우리.
Just make sure you spell it right, otherwise it becomes a duck.
Is that another Ajay gig?
Yeah, it's my Ajay gig. Last one for today. All right, thank you, Steve. We'll see you next time.
All right, bye-bye.
That was Satibu with us for my hometown Olympics, this time going over the sport of golf. We're going to wrap it up with this last song, and tomorrow we'll have our, I guess, 한글날 special, right? And then we'll see you on Thursday for our live show. The last song for today is 천생연분 by Solid. Oh, a familiar band name. We all know which band that is. All right. See you later, alligator.